Hello, lovelies. So today we'll be treating sleeve block. We'll just go straight into it. We'll start by measuring our armhole, which mine is 7 inches. So I'll be using 7 inches for this tutorial. You measure your armhole all the way down to the sleeve length. So this is me marking 7 all the way down. And then you're going to connect it with a straight line. This is called our sleeve border. So this armhole line should be the same depth you used for your bodice. It serves as the basis for our sleeve. After that, we are going to create our sleeve boxes. We start by going 4-inch downwards. This can be applied to a lot of sizes. And then we find the midpoint of that 4 inches, which is 2 inches, and we also create a straight line and we connect it. So after connecting it, we are going to find the midpoint of these two lines. That's the midpoint of our armhole, which is going to be 3.5 since we used 7 for our armhole. So the midpoint is 3.5 and we'll just mark it all the way to the 4 inches and connect it. Now that gives us 4 sleeve boxes and they are all equal. Then next we're going to create a horizontal line passing across these boxes like this. Now this is the line that is going to form our arm's eye. Now we are going to label these lines to make it easy. I'm going to write ABC on these lines just to make it easy for us to identify and see. Then on line AB, we are going to find the midpoint. So we'll just put our tape there and then we have 4 inches. So the midpoint will be at 2 inches and then I mark it. Then on line BC, we find the midpoint as well, which is also 2 inches. Then I mark it like this. Just midpoint of both the upper arm's eye and the lower arm's eye. Now, on the upper arm's eye, we are going to go up by 1/4 of an inch. Please bear in mind that it is not 1/2 inch but 1/4 of an inch. Then on the lower arm's eye, we are going to go down by another 1/4 of an inch. So we go up by 1/4, we come down by 1/4. Then we'll use our curve, our pattern master, to connect this curve from line A to the 1/4 inch upwards all the way to the midpoint of the upper arm's eye. Then we are going to do the same thing on the lower arm's eye, connecting points B to C. So you just set your ruler to make sure you get a perfect curve. Now this curve is called our arm's eye. Next, I'm measuring my shoulder to elbow length and then my full length here. So the first one is called the half sleeve and then the full sleeve. Now note that this is a sleeve block. So it's not necessarily a pencil sleeve as some people will call it. This is a basic sleeve block. It is from this block that you achieve almost all other kinds of sleeve. So it is always important to drive your sleeve block fully before trying to derive any other kind of sleeve that you want to get. So here I'm going to be measuring the elbow width, which is 11. That gives us half to be 5.5. So I marked 5.5 here. And then on the wrist width, I'm going to be marking 4 inches because the full wrist is 8 inches. Now I'm going to connect from the arm's eye to this elbow line with a straight line first, before I connect from the elbow line down to the sleeve length with a straight line as well. Please don't try to connect it all together at once. Connect arm side to elbow first before you connect from elbow line to the sleeve length. Now we are done with our basic sleeve width. However, the goal of this tutorial is to tell you how you can achieve different sleeves from this basic sleeve width. So we are going to be trying out a bishop sleeve first, which can be achieved by just increasing the base of the sleeve length. So I can extend the base by, let's say, 6 inches or 8 inches. It just depends on how full you want it to be. You can add by whatever amount you want to add depending on how full you want your bishop sleeve to be. So here I'll just add by 6 inches, and then I'll extend the base of the sleeve length to that new point. Then I'll simply connect from the arm's eye to that new 6-inch point with my straight line. So I'll use broken lines just so that we don't get confused with too many lines on the sleeve block. So I'll just use broken lines to connect it. Now this is our bishop sleeve. However, I will create a curve because the wideness will make the length not to be equal. So here we have 20 inches, but on the new sleeve length we have 21 inches. So we can just curve it by 1 inch, which it is excess by. Now it is also important for you to know that from your basic sleeve block, you could always get a short sleeve, a half sleeve, a 3/4 sleeve, all from your basic sleeve block, right? So now we are going to try to get an A-line sleeve with a wider base. So I'll be increasing the base by another 4 inches like this. Then I'll extend my base line also. Then from the arm's eye, I'm going to connect all the way to this new base line. Now the good thing about this sleeve is that it can serve as a bishop sleeve or an A-line sleeve, depending on what you do with the base. If you hem the base, it will just be an A-line sleeve. Or if you put an elastic or a band to the waist, it will just give you a bishop sleeve. So down here, we're still going to curve our base so that it gives us an equal length. Now I'll proceed to just mark our short sleeve, just so that you know that you can achieve your short sleeve here. So for short sleeve, I'm using 8 inches. So I'll simply indicate 8 inches from the top of the sleeve block and connect it with broken lines as well. Then I'll do the same thing for our 3/4 sleeve. So for my 3/4 sleeve, I'll use 18 inches. You could use 18, 19 or 20 depending on the person's sleeve length, or depending on your sleeve length. So here I'm using 18 inches for 3/4 sleeve, and I connect it with a broken line as well. So here we now have our short sleeve, our half sleeve, 3/4 sleeve, as well as our full sleeve, all in one sleeve block. You can also make a bell sleeve that will not pass the boundaries of your sleeve block, and then you can just start from the 3/4 sleeve and just open it up to the end of your sleeve boundary like this. So this is very moderate and cute for corporate dresses. So when cutting this, you just go like this all the way up to your arm's eye. Very simple and straightforward. So in total, we've been able to achieve quite a number of sleeves from this very sleeve block: the bell sleeve, the bishop sleeve, the A-line sleeve, the short, half and 3/4 sleeves as well, all from the same sleeve block. So now we can extend our arm's eye to give us a puff sleeve. So here I'm extending by 4 inches. And I'll also extend the base of the half sleeve by 6 inches. Then I'll connect it to the new arm side like this. And this will give us a very beautiful puff sleeve. You can always make it bigger depending on how wide you want it to be. And don't forget that you can also add some more material on the midpoint to give you an even fuller look. Now that will be all for today's tutorials. Thank you for watching. I hope you subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Bye.